Welcome to the studio. Today we're doing a track submit edition where you guys sent me songs, I listen to them, give you feedback, the entire community down below in the comments. Let's start right away with the very first song that we received this week. Usually we pick the best ones out of the around 200-300 songs we get per week. Sometimes I just go in there, pick random ones. Today I picked 7 songs, and I'll let you know at the very end of the video by what kind of measure I actually picked these. Let's start with Kuruma Essence, Mastered. The groove, the bounce is there, like you just have to move to it. That's kind of nice. Stylistically, it's also cool, not my style of music necessarily. The biggest concern I have is just like the distribution of the sounds within the frequency spectrum. So the bass line sounds really high, the main synthesizer and the bass line, they're so close together, so I would like have a bass that is really a bass, a dedicated low-end element, and a dedicated mid to top frequencies kind of element. Separate those two. I think right here, it's about selecting different sounds to get it to the next level. Yeah, there is actually not really a bass line in there. So yeah, one of the elements needs to be an octave lower. Drums kick is fine, it's about sample selection, but I think again, like having elements dedicated to their role within the song is the fix for this one. And next up, by Juliette, no, not by Juliette, a song called Juliette by Young Tim N. Interesting, like totally different than what we usually get. It sounds more like a beginner production a little. Like it has some creative elements in there, like doing this kind of stuff with voice, but the arrangement is not really existing. It's just like a loop. It doesn't sound finished, not even close to being finished. This is more like a first draft, first idea, and there is no real main core thing of the song that I could remember. The atmospheres are nice, and some of the like distortion and glitchy kind of stuff is cool and creative. And I think this definitely needs someone to rap on top. There's so much space still, it's very bass heavy, so there needs, yeah, probably the voice to be like the main element. Next up, by Civio, ID Chill MP3. Just a quick tip for everyone out there. Name your stuff properly. I don't know if that's the intent to name it ID Chill MP3. It's kind of funny, but give it a name. Like, it makes a way better impression. It shows that you care about your own stuff, and that's probably the most important. Also, don't put in there not mastered, version number, whatever. It just doesn't look good. Nice, chilled, atmospheric, cinematic kind of vibe. I actually like it, but so far it sounds more like film background music. I don't know if that's the intent, but to make it stand out more, it needs some more like spicy kind of elements that make it more interesting. But I like the pumping and swelling of the elements. It gives it a certain bounce. That's really nice. Next up, by Hellboy696, Like an Angel / Devil. This could be interesting.
I don't know where to go.
first up, I can't understand a single word. I don't know if that's intended, if it's supposed to be like that, but like I just can't.
She'll find you and she'll break your heart.
The vibe is kind of cool. It has like this chilled, laid-back vibe, but production-wise, it doesn't sound that professional. The vocals sound very unprocessed raw. The singing isn't the best. There's still a lot that needs to be like changed and improved, and I think it's just a matter of time. Because again, these songs have something special to it. So chill, relax. You'll understand in a bit. Next up, I loved Like You. So far, nice atmospheres, a little ARP that is being introduced. Let's skip it a little. Sustained bassline is nice. Chilled, nice vibe, atmospheric, nice drums underneath. It works, I think, so far the best one. Yeah, but I'm missing like mixing wise a little more professional, and arrangement wise like more things like happening, and maybe something that could be a main element, because so far it's just drums and kind of pad kind of sounds. The ARP in the break is actually cool. I would love to hear it again later in the song. Next up, by Fifth Child, Metro. I think this one beats all of the other ones. Quality-wise, it's like almost on par with the previous one, but the vocal helps a lot. It's maybe a splice vocal. It sounds quite professional, a little more professional than the entire instrumental actually, but it's good. Nice vibe, goes into a future bass kind of direction.
We don't wanna care, been there, done that, we're ready for a change.
I like that. That's like a good basis. I think this song, maybe half a day of work, just like everything more precise, and you're there. Yeah, that one is, yeah, I'd say the best. Let me know if you agree in the comments. Now, how did I choose these kind of songs? I simply picked the ones that are the youngest. So please be nice to everyone. I try to be nice because these are people that just started out making music, that are just too young to have the experience. Those are the maybe next Martin Garrix, David Guettas, who knows. They probably also started with music like this. I'd even say worse than this, because a lot has changed. There are more plugins available for free and everything's more affordable, and like getting vocal samples and everything. Making music is as easy as it was never ever before, and more accessible, which I absolutely love. I didn't even make music with that age. I was starting like DJing like with 14, and then producing maybe 16, 17, 18 kind of this time around. And trust me, my first songs were way worse than this. So to everyone that submitted their song this young, congrats for achieving that. That's already good. Just keep on doing it. Don't be demotivated by whatever anyone else says. Also, don't listen to me. Just keep on doing what you're doing. My first songs, I showed them to other producers and DJs, and they were like, it's shit, it's trash. You'll never do anything, no release, there is no way, there is a big gap. But I eventually got to a point where my music is good enough to be released. So just stick to what you love, do it. It takes a while, it takes a long while, but you'll get there eventually if you're just dedicated enough. Let me know in the comments how you like these songs, considering that these people are so young. Let me know about your very first songs. How did they sound like compared to these? And if you're interested to submit your song, just down below in the description is a link where you can just send your song to either as a demo for my label or for getting feedback right here on this channel, or consideration for one of the playlists we have on Spotify so you can get a lot more plays. That's it. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Tomorrow, back again here in the studio. More music.